So here today we are going to discuss the capacitor. So along with this, for the electromagnetic engineering entire portion, I may create a very small video for the oral exam question, how you can appear for the exam, and what may be the probable questions. So if you want to know that, you can subscribe to this channel so that you will get the video notification. Okay, so this is what the capacitor now we are going to discuss. The fundamental of the capacitor that you have already known. Here little bit we are going to discuss on the electromagnetic point of view, so it is not a great challenge for you, so it is the simple understanding. So in the capacitor, what is it? Is an electric device consisting of two conductors separated by the insulating or the dielectric medium. Capacitor capacitance is the ratio of charges in one of the conductor to the voltage applied across its plates. So this is what capacitance C equals to Q by V. Q by V, that is what the Q is the charge and V is the voltage applied. Okay, so this is what the simple basic formula. C you can consider it in the farad, Q is in the coulomb, and V is in the volts. So this is what the basic concept that we are available, that we are aware. So analysis of capacitors that we will go. So consider a capacitor which is having a single dielectric. So we are considering a capacitor with single dielectric, and we are trying to do the analysis of it, that how it work and what will be the understanding. And later on we will go for the two dielectric. If the two dielectrics are there, then what will be the changes and how the capacitance and the other parameter will. So here the very first thing is the area of the parallel plate. Okay, so area of the parallel plate is suppose a meter square. So a is the area of a parallel plate, both the plates are the same, and then the distance between the two plates is suppose d meter. D meter, SI unit we are taking for all the derivation. D is the distance between the two plates. Then a charge on each plate is the Q coulomb. This is what the consideration. Now based on this permittivity of the dielectric, so you are using a dielectric between these two plates. If there is no dielectric, we can have this epsilon 0. If you will have any dielectric, then you can have the epsilon equals to epsilon r into epsilon 0. So this is what the epsilon r. Generally, for the practical application, we use some dielectric. And surface charge density of the plate. So whatever the plates are there, it has a surface charge density rho s. These are some nomenclature I am explaining first so that we can understand. So here, this is what the capacitor. As I mentioned, the upper plate is positive charge, lower plate is negative charge. Charge is same. It has epsilon. So that is what the dielectric medium, and by a distance d, they are separated. And area of the upper plate is A, lower plate is also A. So with this consideration, this is what the basic thing. So rho s, we are applying our basic formula what we have discussed. So rho s is the surface charge density of this upper plate. So rho s equals to Q upon A. What is Q? Is the charge, total charge on this plate. A is what the area. This is what the surface charge density. Simple formula. So Q equals to, you can rewrite is rho s into A. So according to Gauss law, what is Gauss law says? Psi equals to Q. That is the flux passing through a plate is equals to the charge. Okay. So that is what the psi equals to Q. And another what we can have D, the psi can be, this again can be rewrite. This is D. This is the flux density. D can be Q by A. This is what the flux density, Q by A into the, as this is along the Z direction, so it is minus AZ. Okay. So D line will be from upper to lower plate. It will be from upper plate to the lower plate. So if you will go from, suppose this is on the Z axis. So if this is 2, and on the origin if it is 0, so it will, the vector will be 0 minus 2. So that's why it is mention as negative vector, that is minus az. Okay, upper the vector which is from the positive to origin or towards negative, so that will be the negative vector. If you will take in the opposite manner, so it will be the positive vector. This is what our consideration. Now this is what d. We know the relation between d and e. It is related by the epsilon. So d equals to, we can put epsilon e. So e epsilon, I can put it at the down. So e equals to q upon epsilon a, and the unit vector will be there along the z-axis. Okay. Now what next? Now we will go here. This is what the potential of the upper plate with respect to lower plate. So what will be the potential? So V equals to minus initial to final E dot dl. This is what the potential, this is what the law here, E dot dl. Okay, potential. So E, just now we have considered the E. What is E? So E equals to Q upon epsilon A minus AZ. And DL is what? Along the axis. So that is dx ax plus dy ay plus dz az. This is the line. So this is simple del component we have taken. This is the simple thing. And we are taking partial differentiation. We are taking the integral initial to final. So it is distance between these two plates is d. So we can say the integration with respect to 0 to d. Okay. Now this minus az and this minus, it becomes plus, and this is constant quantity q upon epsilon a that we have taken outside, and the other component only dz will be there because the other component are not there. Only displacement is from 0 to d, so we have to take dz only. So dz, so we have to take the integration. So 0 to d dz integration it will take. So that is V equals to QD upon epsilon A. So this is what the what potential of upper plate with respect to the lower plate. So this is V equals to QD. If you will have, if you want to find it out the potential V, then you should know the charge Q on the plate, distance between the two plate, what is the dielectric medium between two plate, what is the area. Based on this formula, you can solve the simple numerical based on this. Okay. So this is what simple formula. Now further we can go. So we have the basic formula, that is what C equals to Q upon P. That is what the initially we are taken. So C is the capacitance equals to Q upon P. So V, just now we have derived this formula. So you can put QD upon epsilon A. Just now previous slide we have derived this. Now you just rearrange this. So it will be the epsilon, Q will get cancelled. Epsilon A will be in the numerator upon D. So epsilon A upon D is equals to the charge. This is what the another formula. Epsilon can be elaborated is equal to epsilon 0 into epsilon r into A upon D. So by this, if you know the area of a plate and distance between two plates, as well as the dielectric medium between these two plates, what is the epsilon r? So you can calculate the capacitance on the plate. So this is what the formula. Okay. So now we will go for the next thing. That is the capacitor is there. That is multiple dielectric. So here this is what the capacitor adjacent side by side. Again, D is the separation between two plates. You are giving the voltage. Area of this plate is A1. Area of this plate 2 is A2, and they are connected this way. But what is the difference between this? Here the material is different as I shown by the different color, and here the material is different. So epsilon 1 is the dielectric constant of this material, and epsilon 2 is the dielectric constant of this material. So how you can calculate the capacitance? This is what the another understanding. So the capacitor plates are separated by two dielectric media connected in parallel. So this is called the parallel connection. Okay, this is you can say the capacitors are connected in parallel. So how it will be acting? So the voltage across two dielectric is the same because they are connected in parallel. So you can say the voltage supplied to both the capacitor is same. They are connected in parallel. So what V equals to V2 equals to V. Whatever the voltage across this material means plate A1, and what will be the voltage across A2, that is V2, is equals to whatever the voltage applied. So this is what the basic simple rule. We know that. So as voltage is equal, so we can say the electric field intensity is equal. So E1 equals to E2 equals to V. That is what V is applied. So if I want to say this, instead of E, I want this. So you from the equation, from the formula, from the simply what you can say, the unit of the voltage is volt and unit of E is volt per meter. So you can say V divided by D. V divided by D is simply the you can equate with E. So V divided by D. And why this is AN? Because E is the vector quantity, electric field intensity is vector quantity, but voltage is the scalar quantity. So we have to make it a vector. So AN, so that is the normal perpendicular vector. AN is the normal vector that we have taken. So this is E1 equals to E2 equals to this. Now, how we will get the total charge on the upper plate? So we have the formula Q equals to charge on A1 plus charge on A2. So two charges you can add. Total charge equals to Q equals to Q1 plus Q2. Now you just go on elaborating. Q equals to D into A. D is the charge density, and to A is the A1 is the area. E2 is again charge density on a plate 2. A2 is the area. So you can put this formula for D. You can replace V upon D into epsilon. Just now we have proved previously. Here also D2 also equal to V upon D up into E2, because V1 V2 equals to E. So that's why we are taking it as the V. That is the voltage. Now we'll go further. So the total charge on the upper plate can be C equals to Q by V. So Q for the one plate is given here. Here Q of the another plate is given divided by V. So here V will get cancelled. So it is simply epsilon 1 A1 upon D, epsilon 2 A2 upon D. So this epsilon 1 A1 upon D is what? This is what the capacitance formula. Just now we have proved this. So it is C1 plus C2. So if the capacitors are in parallel, this concept we are aware, but just now we have derived it. So if you will have a capacitor in parallel, so that what will happen? C equals to C1 plus C2. That will capacitance will get added if they are in parallel. Okay. So this is what the capacitor. And the next case is what? If the capacitors are connected in series, that is this way. The now previously arrangement was the adjacent. Now this is what the arrangement, that is D1 is the distance between the upper plate and the lower plate. D2 is the distance between upper plate and lower. No, sorry, this is only two plate. This is the lower plate and this is the upper plate, but the medium are different. This is epsilon 1 medium having the width of D1. Epsilon 2 is the medium having width D2. So whatever the applied voltage, it will get divided into two parts, that is V1 and V2. Okay. So now we will calculate that what will happen. So here we have the dielectrics are connected in series, then what happens? So V equals to V1 plus V2. Okay. So V equals to V1 equals to, we know that E1 D1, the same formula we have taken previously, and V2 equals to E2 D2. So the distance is different, and the voltage is also different, and permittivity epsilon is also different. So this way, so we can go for calculation of E1, same as the previously. So E1 equals to Q upon epsilon R A AN, and E2 equals to Q upon epsilon 2 A into AN. Okay. So, but what formula we have? V equals to V1 plus V2. Now, instead of adding capacitance, now we will add the voltages. So V equals to V1 plus V2. We'll put these two formulas what just now we got. So this is what we got. So we can have C equals to Q by V, because our interest is to find it out the capacitance. So we have to find it out the formula for capacitance. This is basic formula, that is C equals to Q by V, and 1 by C equals to V by Q. Okay. So 1 by C, this is V by Q. So 1 by C, this is what V, you can divide it by the Q. So 1 by C, you can divide it by the Q. This factor we are taken here. So whatever Q and this Q will get cancelled. This Q and this Q will get cancelled. So what you will get, 1 by C equals to D1 upon epsilon 1 into A1. So now A1, A2, the area of upper plate and lower plate is same. So A1, A2 I have removed because A1 equals to A2 equals to A. Okay. So the plates are of same dimension. So that's why I kept it as the A. So D1 upon epsilon 1 A, D2 upon epsilon 2 A. So what here? The D is different and epsilon is different. So this is 1 by C. So this is nothing but what? 1 by C. So 1 by C equals to 1 by C1 plus 1 by C2. If the capacitors are in series, so this way the formula can be developed. That is 1 by C equals to 1 by C1 plus 1 by C2. Okay. So this is what the dielectrics are in series and in parallel. So this derivation may ask in the exam that what happened, and based on this the formula, based on this formula, there may be the numerical. So we will go for the one simple short numerical. Find the total capacitance of the plate are squared. Plates are separated with 500 millimeter side. Okay. So what is the, this is upper plate, this is lower plate. The epsilon R2 is 4, epsilon R1 is 1, it is the air, and dA, that is 4 mm, here the 6 mm. So this is what, quickly anyone can respond me whether the plates capacitor are in series or parallel. What formula we have to use? The plates are in series or parallel? Capacitors are in series or parallel? Because both we have discussed.
Series.
Yes, correct.
Series.
They are in series. Whether they are in series, this is what series just now we have discussed. So they are in series. Yes, correct. So they are in series. So if they are in series, we have to use the series formula. If they are in series, 1 upon C equals to this 1 upon C1, 1 upon C2. That is D1 epsilon 1 A and D2 epsilon 2 A. So D1 epsilon 1 is epsilon 0 into epsilon R1 and D2 equals to epsilon 2 into epsilon R2. Don't forget to include the epsilon 0, because if you will forgot to include the epsilon 0, your answer will get wrong. So D1 that is 4 mm. So it is what you have to always use convert it into a meter. Okay, so this is 0.04 and epsilon value, epsilon 0, 8.85 into 10 to the power minus 12 into AR 1 is 1 here, and whatever the area is 0.5 into 0.5, because it is 500 mm is here, so that's why 0.5 into 0.5. Same thing here, D2 separation is 6 mm, so it is converted into meter. Here also this is value of epsilon 0, and dielectric relative dielectric value is 4, and 0.5 into 0.5, this is what your area of the capacitor plate. And then 1 upon C1, 1 upon C equals to 1 upon C1 plus 1 upon C2. You just do the calculation of this. So finally, what you just rearrange it, and finally total capacitance you will get 402 into 10 to the power minus 12 farad. So this is what the answer. So this is a simple calculation. So this way we have the capacitor in series, capacitor in parallel, and the capacitor basic concept. So these are the basic concepts. So we'll stop here.